I feel proud, like going for such a big event that I have been training for a long time now, and really looking ahead, representing my country, representing like at the highest event. This is one of the best inspirations I can really achieve, and motivation to inspire the other youth in the JNK. This is the best opportunity for me to prove my skills, my training, my working hard for this moment for over 20 years. So the dream is almost coming about to be true, and then let's see how everything goes. From the beginning, he started me with this sport, and then he trained me in the beginning for like a couple of weeks, that he wanted to see me if I can be really able to pick up this sport. And later, over the years, he continued training me almost every day, and also sometimes he used to send me with the local skiers who used to ski down fast. They were experienced. So that was one of the picking points. But my career was mostly was really supported by my family, especially the father, till all the years I grew up, and I started traveling overseas. He funded my trainings, and like the time, it took me around like 8 and 9 years to really balance myself, balance well, so like things could become easier at the highest level, and it was always him. I still remember, and we still have that letter, that we received from his friend, one of his friends, who actually came to India for a trek in the Himalayas. My father used to be a trekking guide, like he used to take the foreigners in the mountains. And while actually this man from the US, his name was Harold. He's one of the billionaires, runs a construction company in Aspen. So he actually offered him a place to stay with a green card with all the family to move to the US. And we still have that letter saying the same words. But my father, later on, he decided not to go, because the mountains we have, the atmosphere we have, we love this country, and why would we leave it? These were the words from my father, because he loved the culture, he loved the people in the surroundings, the neighbors. It was so difficult to leave. Right now, everything is settled, everything is okay, everything is working smooth, because it's your time. Like everyone has their time in life. Now I feel like I'm having a good time with everyone. So back in the days, there were problems, a lot of struggles, especially in terms of financial sport, because normally this sport requires a lot of money. It's a costly sport, and the normal budget for a year is 60 up to 60 lakhs of Indian rupees, a seasonal budget. And to have that budget, it was not possible for me and for my family, because we always depended on the tourism business. My father, he runs a tour company, and that was our source. We used to earn money. But some years we had really bad tourism in Kashmir due to the situations. We couldn't have money throughout the year. There was no tourism, and that was one of the biggest part where we missed out, because some years we had good tourism, and my father would save some money, I would save some money to keep for my training and travel for this sport. But some years went so rough with the situation, we couldn't have money for my sport. That was challenging, that I had to go out for asking for crowdfunding, and that also didn't work much. And that was one of the main reasons I missed the 2018 Olympics, because I was trained well, The only thing was lacking was the funds to travel for the races and to be able to catch up some training on time, which did not happen at that time. So you have seen like what we have been going through. There were certain times in Kashmir, like we had really different situation where you could hardly think of carrying on with your sport and being a professional sportsman. That was one of the hardest moments back in the years, like 3 or 4 years ago. Like it was so different. I was almost giving up. But the best thing was there were people like who actually, mostly like other than my father, there's one more person who actually guided me through. His name is Zulfikar Khan. He's from Mumbai. He's like my brother. So he stood actually next to me always and mentally prepared me, helped me, inspired me for this dream that I was carrying for the last 10, 15 years. Like there were moments I was about to quit, quit and just go towards if I could do some work or something like start a business or so. But this dream was always there. There was always a sparking ray. When the winter comes, snow was falling, I was always like waking up, okay, I have to do my sport. And it happened. You want to be a medal winning athlete. Yeah. You require at least 4 to 5 years of training continuously with a lot of budget. Budget is required to train, and then you can be guaranteed or sure about winning a medal at any race, either Olympics or World Cup, World Championships. But the other way, the situation with us has always been different because we get limited amount of funds to train and to travel. With that funds, we have to manage everything. We always focus on performing better, and we never get a chance to have the budget to perform for a medal winning race. That's one of the concerns. But this time I have really trained well, and what I am trying to do is to make, if even you not win a medal, but you just do the best results so that the world gets attention. Like there is attention towards the best athletes from the small nation countries. Like all this year, all the past years, I have been training to be able to achieve like at least the best spot would be like between top 10 to top 30. That's that's like one of the winning scores one can do at the Olympics. That's my goal, and I'm pretty sure looking at it.
My dream has always been promoting India globally as a winter sports destination because we have the Himalayas, we live in the mountains, we receive the snow, we have kind of sports, the basic and the intermediate level of skiing here. So I wanted always to go with this sport to the rest of the world and introduce and about our places, our mountains, and about our people.
And at some point, I think your dad said that you were going to get married last year, and that had to be put on hold for this. Can you take us through that? Is that something you're going to do after you come back?
Like what I say, she's now more famous than me because of this line. Well, really, like I had to ask her and ask her parents as well before, going for the training for the Olympics for all the year, traveling and all this stuff. We were supposed to get married last year during the summer, but my focus was more on my dream. I was always thinking, okay, I want to actually make everyone happy by creating a history first. Then later everything will be really enjoyed. And now it happened and everyone is happy. They supported me for this.